Hey there guys, Tim Hynek with TeamRev.com, and today we're giving you a nitty-gritty breakdown of Insanity Max 30. Now, yes, I do have the shirt. That means I did complete the program. Check it out. I maxed out. I sure did. I should be like on the floor or something, I guess, when I'm wearing that. But anyway, this program did put me on the floor many times. I'm going to give you my insights, give you a little bit of a breakdown so you know what more to expect if you're looking to get into this program. Now, also, you're going to find out why my before and afters don't look a whole lot different in this program. You'll learn more about that a little bit later. Also, stick around to the end because I'm going to let you know about our online accountability groups on Facebook that we have going on for Insanity Max 30, as well as any other Beachbody program, okay? So if you'd like to be involved with this, stick around, check out the review, and enjoy. Let's get to it. Alright, so if you're not already familiar with the program, Insanity Max 30 was designed as basically a shorter version of Insanity. Now, programs like T25, P90X3 have sort of set the bar for what you could get accomplished in a short period of time. So with Insanity Max 30, they wanted to take the extreme intensity of what you got out of the original Insanity and compact it down into 30 minutes. Now, this doesn't mean these workouts are that much more intense than Insanity. In fact, a lot of the moves, there are a lot of new moves, but the principles all still apply. But to give you more results in a shorter period of time, they have compacted the break period. So you have even less of a break than you did in Insanity, longer interval periods. So you really get your heart rate up real quick, and then boom, you're done. So it's great for that. You get some great results, and get ready to get that heart rate up, okay? Now, I'm just gonna break down a little bit about the different months. There's just 2 months to this program. Insanity's around a 60, they call it a 60-day program, but it's more like 63 days when you put in the recovery week in between month 1 and month 2. With Insanity Max 30, being that you're not going up to a longer workout in the second month like in Insanity, they basically change a little bit of the intensity, and you don't have a break period in between. So you do 4 weeks of the first block and 4 weeks of the second one. And each one is broken down in a similar way. You start with a cardio workout, you go to a couple of strength ones, those are Tuesdays and Thursdays, Wednesdays, another cardio, and then Friday they have something called Friday Fight. And this one is a killer, man. Think of Insanity where you get to do like a few minutes of an interval, maybe 3-4 minutes, then you take a 30-second break, 3-4 minutes, 30-second break. Friday Fight, you're 15 minutes in before he gives you your first break. No joke. So you go straight from the warm-up, straight into the intervals, and it is a killer, man. But it's all designed to push you a little bit further than your comfort levels and your current abilities, get you to where you can actually improve the next week. And the way you gauge your improvements in this one, and this was a great thing about Insanity Max 30 compared with the original Insanity, is you record your max out time. So essentially, you go as hard as you can for as long as you can. And as soon as you get to a point where your body just fails, you can't keep up the intensity anymore, and you just have to stop to catch your breath, that's when you record that time. So you look right there on the screen, it shows you what time it is, and you write it down. And this way you can gauge your progress week to week, because month 1, you're doing the same workouts. Week 1, week 2, week 3, they change up some of the Tabata workouts because they're ramping you up for the strength workouts of the second month. So there's a basic breakdown right there. Now the second month, I didn't find to be all that much harder than the first month. First week as I was getting adapted, yeah, I mean the cardio workouts were more intense, particularly sweat intervals. This one I feel is just as hard, if not even harder, than the Friday Fight. This one put me down, and as far as like max out times were concerned, I had the most trouble with this one. But the Tabata workouts, you know, I'm used to more weight-based stuff, so I really dug these and did the best with these. Some people, I ran an Insanity Max group for this, about 8 or 9 people, and some people did much better with the cardio ones because they were used to more running, more cardio sort of workouts, and had more trouble with the Tabatas because you do a lot of push-ups, a lot of pike-ups, you know, things more resistance work. So you get a lot of both in there, but it's fast and furious, man. I mean, not only are the workouts fast and furious, 30 minutes, but you're done with this program like that. It's only 8 weeks, so you're not even a full 2 months, not even a full, you know, what is that, 8 weeks. You're about 56 days, not even a 60-day program. So this program goes by really quickly, and if you commit to it, you'll get some great results, and that's what we're gonna go over next. Okay, so like I said in the beginning, You saw those before and afters, you're like, Tim, you don't look a whole lot different from the before to the after. What gives? You said you went through this program, you got great results, so where are the results? Well, physical results don't tell the whole story. Now, if you look at my befores, you'll notice I was already in pretty good shape. So as far as having a dramatic physical change, that probably wasn't gonna happen. I did lose more weight doing Insanity, and I think more than anything is just because you're working out twice as long, so it's burning a lot more calories during that workout. This workout was a nice sweet spot for me because I got some great cardio work out of it, and the results I'm about to show you as far as what my numbers improved with were awesome with this program, but it didn't make it to where I was, losing muscle as I went through the program like I did in Insanity because I was just burning through so many calories. So let me go to this little graph that I put together. I put this together for our team when we were doing the actual Insanity Max out so that we can all kind of get an idea of where our times were and see it all laid out. I even made these little graphs that you'll see off to the right. And this was a great visual reminder of what we were working towards. Now you'll see in the beginning we all started with pretty low times. We had only one person, Michael, there. He made it over 10 minutes on the first workout, but I mean, it's a 30-minute workout. I only made it to 8:30. Like I said before, the Tabata workouts I did better with in general because I was better with the resistance workouts. Friday fight, like I said, a killer, 7:47. That's all I could make it through on that first week. But you'll notice each week you'll see some pretty big jumps sometimes. Sometimes they're small jumps, maybe a minute or two, but look, we've got over 4-minute jump there in cardio challenge from week 1 to week 2 for me. Then up to 17:01 in week 3 and 17:47 finishing off in week 4. So it's like you go through these peaks and these valleys, because your body's adapting. All of a sudden you'll have a breakthrough in one area, and that might be a mental breakthrough. You might be like, you just have to work through one particular move that's been holding you back, and once you do, maybe the next few moves are a little bit easier for you. So as long as you make it through that move, now you've got several minutes beyond that you're still going to be able to make it by. So it's about getting over the mental hurdles as well as those physical hurdles as you go through the program. So we'll go back to the graph here. Now look at that graph on the last week. We've got some pretty high bars there because you've got several people who were not maxing out at all. You've got a bunch of 30s on there. You see this? Like, this was pretty amazing stuff to me. I didn't think starting this program that there would ever be a part where I would not max out one of these workouts. I just assumed they would be so hard that I would just hope to improve my time every week, which I did. But to not max out before the end of the first month on any of the workouts, I was really excited about that. And that gave me some great momentum into month 2. So you'll see the graphs for month 2 now. Like I said, there's a slight uptick in the actual intensity of the second month workouts. But we start at a much higher spot as opposed to 8 something. I go up to max out cardio 1540 starting off. I start off really great on the max out strength workout, and it just goes up from there. And you'll notice by the time we get to week 8 here, unfortunately I lost quite a few people by that time, although most people made it through at least 6 weeks there. So week 7 and 8 was just a few troopers left in there. Some people got sick. It happens. It's a tough workout, so it's hard to stick with all the time. But you'll notice by the last week, and big jump, week 7 to week 8, I was just a little over 20 minutes in week 7, week 8 max out cardio. I made it all the way through this workout. And as I said before, working through one particular move, there was one move that I kept getting stuck at that finally I was able to work it through. And once I got through that move, all the rest of it, I knew I could finish out. And so I did that. I have 3 workouts by the end of this thing that I'm not maxing out at all. Max out sweat, I got to 21 minutes, and I even got to over 22 minutes with Friday fight. So this was a huge accomplishment for me because cardio-based workouts, especially ones as intense as Insanity Max 30, have never truly been my forte. I mean, I've done plenty of cardio in my life with sports and things like that, but I've always been more interested in more weight-based workouts, resistant exercises, things like P90X. Those are more my speed. You get to take a little break in between each exercise, push yourself, take a break. Here, it's just like push, 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 push. And you gotta learn how to really dig deep and keep moving and realize your body can handle it as long as you stay within your limits, you stay consistent with your mind, and keep your positive thoughts going. I can do a little bit more. That's all you need. So those are my results for Insanity Max 30. I hope you enjoyed watching this review. Now, as I said before, If you'd like to be part of an accountability group like the one that you saw here as far as our times are concerned, I put these together every single month. We have a few different ones, and you can check out the details for all of them on teamrev.com. There's a link on there, or one of the menu bar items says training camps. It'll show you all the different camps that we run every single month. We even have a general accountability group called Beachbody Warriors. You can find it on Team or on Facebook. This is an open group. You're welcome to request to be a part of it, but this is something that we run for anybody doing a Beachbody program who just wants some general accountability, and if you want something more structured, training camps are the way to go. All right, so that's a lot of information. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have questions, please put them in the comments section below or shoot me an email at teamrev@gmail.com. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Insanity Max 30. I hope you guys get a chance to max out if you haven't already. Take care. Talk to you soon.